Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I thought I would do a little video on what my 2.5-year-old got for Christmas. I'm a big fan of keeping his toys very simple, and so actually for Christmas we just got him one little toy, but then he still has come home with a lot of stuff. I guess I've got a lot of siblings, my husband's got a lot of siblings, so Jet's got a lot of aunties and uncles and lovely grandparents. He's come home with quite a lot of toys, but I feel like everyone's been amazing and everyone gets our vibe, gets what we're into. So there's a lot of really nice wooden bits, a lot of really eco-friendly toys, no Paw Patrol in sight, and minimal plastic in sight actually, I'd say. So yeah, it's a nice haul of long-lasting, good quality kids' toys. He's a boy, but they're very much for anyone. So let's get started. So first up, he got one of these little, I think it's called like a car trip trap or something. It's from Kids Concept. It comes with these little cars, these little flats. There's 3, but one's in Nova's room and she's asleep, so I didn't want to risk going in. These little flat cars, and they go on at the top and then work their way down and then shoot off the end, and it's just really simple. Actually Nova, I found as well, so Jet's 10-month-old sister, I'm finding she's really loving this as well because it's quite easy to do, and then it's quite mesmerizing just watching them go down and down and down. And then also in the kind of car category, just got a little collection of different wooden, just these different little wooden cars and some other smaller ones. And I find these are the kind of things that are great just to have in my changing bag all the time. So if we ever find ourselves in a cafe or somewhere I just need him to kind of sit still for a few minutes, I just whip these out and they're lifesavers. Then his one present from us was this big aeroplane puzzle. He'd just do puzzles all day long if he could. He loves them. He also loves aeroplanes, so I thought, an aeroplane puzzle, what more could he want? And it's a good one. It's 30 pieces. He finds it tricky, but not so tricky that he gives up. It really takes his attention and he'll kind of sit there and wait until it's completely done. It's just quite nice and bright, and I don't know much more you can say about a puzzle. It's a very fun, plain puzzle. Ta-da! So then books wise, he got a lot of books. We asked for books because they're, again, you just can't go wrong with books. So first up he got this lovely one, this Usborne Peep Inside Animal Homes. It's educational and interesting and got a lot of lift the flap surprise bits and whatnot. It's just really lovely, really nicely illustrated, and I love, this is my favourite type of book form, like the small hard books, because I feel like Nova can't rip them, they're not too chewable, they're just nice and hard wearing. Another one, Jet is a massive dinosaur fan, and so he loved this, and this is a range that's all from the Natural History Museum. I really like it because it talks about dinosaurs in a really nice middle ground of using their proper names but also making it fun and memorable for the children. Gives them like little nicknames but then also uses their proper names. So Jet now has learned about a Deinonychus and Oviraptor and other dinosaur names through this book, and then he can identify them because the pictures are all really clear. Then another classic, Julia Donaldson, can't go wrong. We've got basically all of hers. Jet got this from his lovely godmother. I was amazed she actually managed to find one that we don't already have, but we didn't already have this one, and it's Charlie Cook's favourite book, and it just goes through a lot of mini adventures. She's doing something right because I just feel like all her books children just love. And then this one I think we talked about in a vlog the other day, the Puzzle Penguin, Jet loves, and he's actually memorised the whole thing, so he was sitting reading him to himself the other day, and it's very sweet. Because the penguin has a little stammer and he says, am I a penguin? And Jet was reading it doing a little stammer. It was very sweet. But yeah, it's like a properly big pop-up style, slightly scary page. And then this one, The Sea Meets the Shore, really lovely one about just a little boy and his sister's day at the beach. It's almost poem form but not quite. So those are all the books. And then he got this for the bath, a seaplane, and this is from Green Toys, and it's all made from recycled materials and is very eco-friendly, and I just was so excited when he got given this by his auntie because I just love it when people give him stuff like this. Not gross plastic, but he loves it. It's got these holes on the landing pad, whatever it's called, and so he puts it under the water and it kind of scoops up all the water, and then he can pour it all out. And then he's worked out if he puts it underwater and drives it along, the water makes the propeller spin, so he thinks that's great. He's also completely learned what each part of the airplane was. So the other day he was testing me and he was like, what's this bit, mummy? And I thought he just generally meant the kind of propeller area. And I was like, oh, it's the propeller. And he was like, no, mummy, that's the propeller. This is the engine. So boy knows his planes. And then given some dinnerware, which again is all made from bamboo and recycled materials and is just, again, very eco-friendly. And he's got this lovely little plate with an alligator and then a little bowl and a little cup. He's got really into people's emotions and he's very aware of like, oh, is that person happy, mummy? Is that person sad? And so he loves it because the alligator is very happy. So one of Jet's favourite toys is his Brio train track. So he got this little water tank, starts making his track a bit more interesting. And he got a few other bits. He got this little crossing, I don't know what it's called. And then when a train drives through this bit, these bits like flash up and go beep, 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 beep. And obviously he just thinks that's the best thing ever. So you got that and then a few other bits to add to his train track. Big old activity pack thing. Very portable suitcase style. And then it opens up. On one side is this Etch-a-Sketch with a little pen. And then on this side is this board with the magnet letters and numbers, and then also plus, minus and divide and equal signs. So we can start doing a bit of maths and stuff with this in the future. I pull all these off and put them on the floor, and then he finds the right letters and spells out his name or Nova's name or whatever spelling we were working on that day. And then this side is a whiteboard with a little marker pen, and then this side is a blackboard and it comes with some little chalks. Then he also got this is secondhand from his cousin. He loves trains in general, well, he loves vehicles in general, but he loves Thomas. It plays as you drive it. So great. And then actually what is very exciting is if you put a bit of water in this hole, that then as you drive it, steam comes out of this. And so, I mean, obviously this has just been extremely well received. That's pretty much everything that he got. I hope that was interesting and helpful if you're buying for a 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old. Oh my gosh, this Thomas is so annoying. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and we'll see you soon. Peace out.